Have you ever looked at a friend, a partner, or even a family member, and felt this strange, quiet distance growing between you? It's not because you had a big fight. It's not because they did something wrong. It's because you've changed. You've outgrown them. And this is one of the most painful, confusing, and unspoken heartbreaks we can ever experience. It's the pain of outgrowing people you still love. No one really prepares you for this. We talk about breakups, we talk about arguments, but we don't talk about the slow, silent drift that happens when your paths simply diverge. It feels like a betrayal, even when no one is at fault. It's a grief for a connection that's still there, but doesn't fit anymore. This isn't about being better than someone. That's a common misconception. Outgrowing someone isn't about superiority. It's about evil. Your values shift. Your priorities change. Your vision for your life becomes clearer. Maybe you started a new spiritual practice, or you quit drinking and your social life completely transformed. Maybe you've invested heavily in your personal growth, reading books, going to therapy, and you now see the world through a completely different lens. Suddenly, the conversations you used to have feel shallow. The jokes aren't funny anymore. The way they complain about the same problems over and over, without any desire to change, starts to drain your energy instead of making you feel closer. You find yourself holding back parts of yourself because you know they won't get it. You edit your stories. You downplay your achievements. You silence the most vibrant parts of your soul just to maintain a connection that is starting to feel like an old, tight coat. You love them. You truly do. You have history, memories, inside jokes. They were your person. How do you reconcile the love you still feel for the person they are, with the reality that their presence in your life is no longer aligned with the person you are becoming? This kind of grief is so isolating because it's invisible. From the outside, everything looks fine. You still see them. You still talk. But inside, you're mourning. You're mourning the loss of a future you thought you'd share. You're mourning the ease and comfort you once had. And you're battling a tremendous amount of guilt. You ask yourself, am I being arrogant? Am I a bad friend? Am I abandoning them? This guilt can keep you stuck for years, shrinking yourself to fit into a box that you've long since outgrown, all in the name of loyalty. But loyalty to others should never come at the cost of loyalty to yourself. Staying in a connection that stifles your growth isn't loyalty. It's a form of self-abandonment, and it's not fair to them either. They deserve to be loved by someone who can meet them where they are, fully and authentically, without resentment or a feeling of obligation. So, what do? This is the hard part, and there's no easy answer. It's not always about a dramatic cutoff. It's not about sending along "we can't be friends anymore." Sometimes, it's about a gentle, loving release. It's about adjusting the dynamic of the relationship. Maybe the person who was your daily confidant now becomes someone you lovingly check in with once a month. Maybe the group you saw every weekend is now someone you see on holidays. This is called repotting the relationship. You're not killing the plant. You're just moving it to a space where it can continue to exist, but in a way that doesn't stun your own growth. You have to give yourself permission to create space. Space isn't a punishment. It's a necessity for clarity and for new things to enter your life. When you're holding on so tightly to what was, you leave no room for what could be. You leave no room for the people who are on your frequency, who will get excited about your growth, who will challenge you and celebrate the person you are becoming. The process involves radical honesty with yourself. Sit down and really feel into it. How do you feel after you spend time with this person? Do you feel energized, seen, and inspired? Or do you feel drained, misunderstood, and small? Your body knows the truth. Your energy doesn't lie. Pay attention to those feelings. They are your compass. Journal about it. Talk to a therapist or a trusted mentor. You need a space where you can be honest about the guilt and the sadness without judgment. Understand that this is a natural part of life. As we grow, our containers must also expand. And sometimes, that means creating new containers and lovingly setting the old ones aside. It's a bit like being a snake shedding its skin. To grow, it has to leave the old layer behind. It doesn't hate the old skin. It was essential for a time, but it can't carry it forever. You also have to trust that the other person is on their own journey. Their path is just as valid as yours. It's just different. Releasing them doesn't mean you're judging their paths. It means you're honoring your own. Sometimes, the most loving thing you can do for someone is to let them go, so you can both find the people and experiences that are truly meant for you at this stage in your lives. And who knows what the future holds. Sometimes, paths diverge only to intersect again later on, when both people have grown in their own ways. But you can't wait for that. You have to live your life for you, right now. The final piece of this is to embrace the new you. When you create this space, it can feel empty and lonely at first. That's normal. This is your void of creation. Use this time to double down on your own journey. Get to know the person you are becoming. What do you love? What lights you up? What kind of people do you want to attract? Go to that workshop, join that hiking group, start that business. As you step more fully into your authentic self, you will naturally magnetize the people who resonate with that energy. Your vibe will truly attract your tribe. The universe is waiting to fill that space you've created with connections that are aligned with your soul's purpose. This process is a profound act of self. It's painful, it's messy, but it's necessary. It's the silent graduation that no one throws a party for, but it marks one of the most significant moments of your personal evolution. So if you're going through this right now, please know you are not alone. You are not a bad person. You are a person in the process of becoming, and that is a brave and beautiful thing to be. Be gentle with yourself. Honor the love and the memories, and then, lovingly, bravely, keep walking your path. If this resonated with you, I would love to hear about your experience in the comments. This is a space for us to share these unspoken stories and support each other. Sharing helps us all feel a little less alone in this journey. Thank you so much for watching and for being a part of this community. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more conversations that go deep. Until next time, take care.